Girl You Know What podcast, season 7, episode 6. I am Danielle.
And I'm Kisha.
And here we go.
Here we
You know what? I like all of our episodes. But last week it was something just it was I don't know, it was funny. It was just like we had a lot of questions. But
Yeah.
but there were
I see
also
this week I'm going to be explaining homogeneous again to y'all, but
child, I mean
it has not sunk in yet.
Obviously not. So, but first, before we get into Miss E.J. Johnson, because that's where we're going. So, first of all, how come
hmm
you didn't tell me
Uh-oh.
that this damn quote unquote war is called Operation Epic Fury? Is that the name of it? For real?
Oh, my Lord. I should never have. You know, so I've started journaling again.
Yeah.
And because I came across some old journals.
Yeah.
And
That's how I got
I said I
started
was going
back,
to
too.
start, I said, let me start writing again.
Yeah.
So, and I was writing and I'm working on this is really hard for me to say out loud and it's really going to hold me accountable. I am working on publishing a what would I call it? Like a 30 days of wellness, 30 days to spiritual wellness.
Mm-hmm.
And I came across, a date and it was 2 years from the 14th, which was March the 14th. It was 2
Mm-hmm.
years from that date.
Mm-hmm.
And in parentheses, I wrote in the journal, during a war. And my brain said, go look up the title of the war. And I said, I bet I won't.
Mm.
I bet I won't. Because I was scared. I didn't
Girl,
know
you
what
should be.
bigger and bigly are the words that come out of this man's mouth. I was terrified to know what the war was called.
Girl, I said, what in the Call of Duty
Who's Fury?
bootleg?
Yeah, like, is this a video game?
I mean, basically, that's what it reminded me of. I said, that can't be
Lord
for real. Girl,
Jesus.
I was like, this can't be the real name of
It
it.
probably is. I wouldn't doubt it.
Child. If it is, please let us know. Please confirm this for us because we refuse to believe that that is the name of a quote unquote supposed to be a serious war where people are dying already.
The director of Homeland Security has a high school diploma.
I
I don't
mean,
put anything past these people.
nothing at all. Nothing. Nothing.
Do
Mm-mm.
y'all know how insane? Again, this is not about people who have high school diplomas. It's not what it's
Right.
about. But do y'all know the level of insanity to be with to be at the White House
Mm-hmm.
with probably some of the highest level of security clearance with a high school diploma? I
And you
just
know most of them aren't getting clearances.
you
They don't do
think they
nothing. I don't think so. I
they
don't think they do because they wouldn't pass. They
you
would
think
not
they in
pass.
there with no security clearance?
I hate to say it, but I can't see
Oh,
it because
Jesus.
the low level that I'm on and everything that I had to do to get my security clearance, I can't see them
Jesus.
going through that. I can't see them passing it.
So he just be like, it's fine, just tell him.
Well, remember all the stuff that Jared and Ivanka were doing last, and Jared's still doing bullshit. But the stuff that they were doing his last term, they didn't have security clearance, and I'm sure
Yeah,
he still
Jared
doesn't.
didn't. I just watched
Yeah.
something when those things about oh boy, Jersey, new governor,
Mm-hmm.
Chris
Yeah, Chris
Chrisley.
Christie. Yeah.
When Chris Christie, when he was saying all the stuff about Jared, and I was like, oh.
I was not surprised when you sent me I hadn't watched the whole thing, but when you sent me those clips, I was like, oh, I'm not surprised by any of this.
I was like, oh, so Jared, you've been in here walking around with no security clearance this whole
Mm-hmm.
time.
Yeah. So that's why I can't see that. Now, Pete Hexes probably has one because he was in the
He
military.
was in the
And
military,
yeah,
yeah,
so
with
I can
them little
see
two
that.
rows
Right.
of flags. Do
Yeah,
y'all
I
know that? Y'all
mean,
don't know how much that pissed me off, do y'all? I
girl,
don't
I mean,
think,
you still
because
talk
I've been
about it, so
talking
I know.
about it since. I
You
don't
mad.
think y'all know. I come from a military family. Like,
Right.
little do people know, like, a
Right.
lot of the men and women, for that
Mm-hmm.
matter, in my family have gone to the military.
Right.
Even on my dad's side, like, not
Mm-hmm.
just on my mother's side, like on my dad's side. That pisses me off to no end.
It's ridiculous. I don't
Like,
understand.
you are the Secretary of Defense,
Mm-hmm.
walking around with that suit on.
Yeah.
That pissed me off so bad.
Girl.
With them little bit of stars. Y'all don't know y'all in danger.
Child, y'all have no idea. None.
Whew,
Mm-mm.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
Girl, listen. So that was the only question I had for you because I was just like, now how come Keisha ain't tell me this bullshit?
hmm We is living in a video game stimulation. That's the
Listen,
problem.
basically.
Because that's what he think it is.
Exact. That's the first thing I thought of. Like you said, that was the first thing that came to your mind. It was mine too. I was like, this ain't a video
This ain't
game.
no video game.
This ain't no simulator. This is
This is real
real.
people's lives out there.
Oh, child. Lord have mercy.
That's our president.
I mean, so let's go on and get into EJ because I really don't have anything else. But so we
He has
talked.
infuriated the people.
Listen, so we talked briefly about EJ Johnson last week,
hmm
about the interview with Carlos King. At the time, the interview had not
hmm
come out, I believe.
So it was, yeah, because it was like a
Yeah,
snippet
it was just a
of like what
snippet.
was to come.
And that was enough to get people interested. And Carlos and his crew knew what they were doing.
Carlos is very good at what he does.
Yes,
And I'm
very.
going to stand 10 toes down on this. And this is a side note. Y'all will never not get me to be able to believe that Carlos is not the one who told Phaedra that Candy and them said that shit about Portia.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I'm going to believe it.
totally.
Y'all never get me to change my mind. And
Yeah.
Phaedra ain't never going to tell.
Mm-mm.
Phaedra is a lawyer. She's an
Yeah.
attorney
Mm-hmm.
by trade.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you notice, when she sat down with that interview with Jason Lee, she still wouldn't say it. And she
Exactly.
said, I am bound by certain, what was the word she used?
Some legal term that would have you like,
Yes.
oh, okay,
She
girl.
said that these people are not bound by. So
Mm-hmm.
there is certain things that I cannot say contractually.
Right.
She and Carlos knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos ain't gonna get me to believe he ain't the one who told her that.
Oh, you girl, you already
Cause
know.
why would it? Cause it's Phaedra, y'all. Why wouldn't she
Mm-hmm.
say who told her?
Yep.
It had to be something that bound her in a contract.
Mm-hmm.
It had to be something that contractually she knew she could not say.
Right. Because regardless of how
That's
smart she is, how many degrees she has, how many jobs she has, Phaedra's shady. And she's the queen of shade. So she would have been said something if she
she
could
would have
have.
been told us who said it
Yeah.
to her.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't nothing she made up. Somebody
Mm-mm.
told her that firsthand.
Oh,
But
yeah.
she cannot reveal the source of who told her. It was
Mm-hmm.
Carlos. And if we pay attention, if y'all is real Atlanta Housewives watchers,
Mm-hmm.
not this new people, not the
No.
plastic people, not
No.
this set, but the real
The
Atlanta
OGs.
Housewives.
Yeah.
When that season ended, Carlos left.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He left after that.
Sure did.
He was
Mm-hmm.
there no more. And he went and started entertainment with the king or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
King Entertainment, whatever he called
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yep.
And he jumped over on the OWN network with Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Mm-hmm.
And he ain't looked back.
Nope. Got his podcast that's going successfully and everything. I
And
mean,
Bell Collective.
Yep. Bell Collective. Yep.
Love and Marriage Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I understand, they getting ready to do Bell Collective Birmingham.
Oh, okay. See, he's just
Because
keeping it moving.
Stormy got off of Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Oh, okay.
And she is about to be on Bell Collective Birmingham.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Listen.
All right, Stormy.
Carlos know what he over there doing.
Oh, yeah. Listen.
But
he
ever
ain't
since then, Carlos left
doing it.
and Phaedra still won't say. But she not dumb because
Right.
she know that Carlos can get her in them doors. So she
Mhm.
ain't never gonna tell on him.
Oh, she ain't gonna break that. Nuh-uh, she ain't gonna break that.
No.
No.
He the one keeping her on TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
His connections is keeping her relevant.
Right. So y'all can say whatever y'all want about Carlos. He knows what he's doing. He knows it's a reality TV game. Y'all talk about Andy Cohen. Mm-mm.
No.
Andy ain't got shit on Carlos because Carlos was
No.
running shit more than Andy was. Let's keep it real.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Andy just sitting there.
yeah, just sitting there with his little show. You know, that's it. Stirring the pot during the
Mhm.
reunions. But so the full interview came out and I watched it. I think I watched it
Yes, I watched it.
Friday.
It was Saturday because you told me about it and I
Yeah,
watched it when
yeah.
you said it.
So EJ. Okay. So let me just start by saying this. We'll get into it deeper, but
Mhm.
as a member of what do they call it, the Jabitiqua or whatever,
Legit.
whatever the fuck it is, I could tell he didn't grow up with any old gays around him, and I understand.
Right, right.
You are Magic and Cookie's son.
Mhm.
Okay, so I get
Mhm.
that. You didn't have the struggle, you didn't have
Mhm.
the resources or even probably the knowledge to know that
Mhm.
if you grew up with tons of money and
Mhm.
you had more freedom to be who you were. You had accepting parents and
Somewhat,
somewhat, yeah.
because he said Cookie was okay at
At
first,
first,
but
yeah.
then Cookie, they are religious,
Right,
and
right.
he so
Well, when I say like accepting, yeah, they weren't accepting at first, but they didn't disown him because that's what happens.
your vibe. So when you bringing that up right there,
Mhm.
that particular point, his vibe made me feel like not that he's estranged from them,
Mhm.
like that. Of course, he still goes on vacation
Right.
with them.
Yeah.
He still shows up to events with them,
He's still their
but
baby
it
regardless.
gave me a vibe like he doesn't deal with them. Do you
Mhm.
understand? Do you even understand what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, he's out here doing his own thing
Oh
totally.
well, they have their religion and they have their church and they have their
Mhm.
thing. So it was kind of like I don't fool with them,
Right. And that's
but that's
understandable
still my
too.
family.
Regardless of sexuality, that happens when people get older.
Right, right.
So I get that. But he did a lot of things that really pissed me off. And I'll still say this that EJ, for his size, he knows
Hmm.
how to put some looks together. I will give that to him. But I didn't like how he like constantly like dismissed the community. He thinks he's something different.
I
And
can't wait just go
okay.
ahead. I
And
can't wait
then
because you're so right.
I also didn't like how he completely dismissed Zaya Wade, who of course is Dwayne Wade's not
Oh, what now? What happened right there?
it wasn't really you had to really
What
catch
did
it.
he?
It
What did
w-
he? What did he say?
and I'm going to say this. I get I'll tell you what he said in a second, but I kind of
Hmm.
get why he did it and let me
Hmm.
explain this too because EJ is not trans. So just because you wear clothing of the opposite sex, I do as well. I wear a lot of men's clothing. I try to switch it up
Hmm.
every now and then, but I do, and I always
Hmm.
have. I just been more comfortable.
Right.
So, but EJ's not trans. So I don't expect him like me, to know the trans struggle, especially being that young that Zaya is. So, if
Right.
anything, you can put EJ in a category of drag, a cross dresser, androgynous, something like that, if you want to put a label on it, because he's obviously not putting labels on
Well, he
anything.
said he don't believe in
Yeah,
labels.
and I get that too. I totally get
So wait
that.
a minute. Do you believe
Hmm.
that he does not think he's trans?
Well, he said he wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just let me put a pin. Just remind me of
Okay.
that.
Yeah, because
Put
I
that
mean
pin on
the
that
way
right
I
there.
took it, he said he is not trans. He doesn't, and he's basically making it seem like he doesn't deal with trans, which that
But are
happens.
you saying you're not trans because you don't believe in labels? Like you don't like the label, because clearly you don't like the labels
He
that are
doesn't like any
associated
label.
with being in the light. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. But see that.
Because if you looked at him, there's nothing about him. We never see him in men's clothes.
Mm-mm.
So what would we consider that? And I'm definitely sure he does not walk around and believe that he's a cross dresser.
Right. Yeah. So the reason why, and here's the thing: trans isn't just like how you dress. It's how
Right,
you
right.
live. So I guess he's saying that he doesn't live like trans.
How?
Thank you. That's girl. Listen, that's what he said.
Again, are you just saying it because you don't like labels?
Right.
But if we put labels on it, you don't go outside as a man. We
Right.
never. You're not on vacation as a man.
Mm-hmm.
You're not in your house as a man.
Mm-hmm.
You completely dress like a woman.
Thank you.
And to let you tell it, you feel like you look better than most women who in their clothes. Because now he said that right out his mouth.
Completely. Completely. So,
So I
but
don't understand
basically,
how you would think you're not trans. I don't
right.
know where you would go with that.
Right. And that was kind of going into the Zaya Wade thing where, and he may not have felt like that at that age, the age that Zaya is.
Mm-hmm.
So, or even when Zaya first came out. So,
Mhm.
I can get that, like, well, I don't deal with that. I don't, like, I don't, almost saying, like, I can't really put it into words, but I didn't like the delivery, and because he
Mhm.
was basically like dismissing, like, like, that's nothing, like, basically what Zaya is going through, whatever, like, that's, like, that's, we're not, where she's too young, and all this other stuff and everything.
Oh, okay.
She still went through a lot of public scrutiny, and she saw all
So
of it.
maybe he's feeling okay. Okay, because he did say that he knew when he was around like 11
Mm-hmm.
that he was into boys, or
Oh
he
yeah,
didn't want to.
at an early
So he was
age.
young, and so he said by the time he was in high school, so
Mm-hmm.
he went through all of middle school basically hiding it, or not
Yeah.
hiding it, but not coming out in the open with it. But he said once he got to high school,
Mm-hmm.
it was like everybody knew, his friends knew, this is who I
Right.
am,
Right.
this is just it, and he felt more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe there's just a little envy
Yeah, that's
there
what I was thinking. The way that he
that
just
he
completely,
can't, you know what I'm saying? He can't
yeah,
have the
he
life
couldn't
that
have done
Zaya
that.
had.
Yeah, and I can see that too. So that's why I was kind of like, I didn't like how he kind of just dismissed
Mhm.
Zaya, like all that, But I can see that point.
That was probably just a little jealousy, a little envy,
A little
like
cattiness,
you
yeah.
wanted that and you missed out on that.
I told y'all the gays are messy. The whole community's messy, so it doesn't matter. So,
And I just personally, so just me looking at it,
yeah, go ahead.
because once you brought it up, I was like, okay, well, let me go watch it.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that kind of threw me was, but it's the same thing we talked about last week.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, is it a form of self hate?
Mm-hmm.
Because he made it seem like the gays are cool to kiki with,
Mm-hmm.
but not cool to date.
Yeah.
That was dead wrong.
Yeah.
And then, again, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. Homo means same. It
Mm-hmm.
is not a gay slur. It is not some word that they made up. It has an actual meaning.
Right.
Whether you think the man is straight or not, homo means same.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a man, and EJ, you are a man. No disrespect. Like I'm being serious here. I'm not joking. I'm not
Right.
being
Right.
mean. If another man likes you, he is also a homosexual.
Mm-hmm. Thank
I
you.
don't know what is not clicking for everyone here. Um, because again, this has nothing to do with like these are just the definitions of the
Thank
words.
you. Mm-hmm.
These are things that just are. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
if it was two boy dogs,
Mm-hmm.
they are homo felines. I don't know what term we would use for that.
Right.
Not felines, but
I know
whatever
whatever
dogs
dogs.
are.
Yeah.
I don't understand why y'all, but you know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
You think that it makes you a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You think that it
Yep.
makes you feel more of a woman if
Mm-hmm.
you say straight men like me,
Right.
because you think it puts us on an even playing field.
Right.
You think that now you are equal to every other woman
Mm-hmm.
because the men who like women like you.
Right.
I'm going to hold your hand and whisper in your ear,
Please.
he's still gay.
Thank you. And that's why I
He's
said,
hiding his gayness
yeah.
by dating us.
And see,
He's hiding it.
girl hiding it. And the thing is, that's why I say he didn't grow up around the community, because these are things that you learn early on. And we can go back and talk about T.S. Madison, who's been in the community forever, but I don't really want to compare the two of them because she's actually a trans woman. Even though I don't agree with what she said, because she basically said the same thing. Well, she did say the same thing. I don't agree with what she said because I feel the same way. It doesn't
I don't
matter.
agree with any person who says, especially one who still walks around with a penis.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to tell y'all again,
Mm-hmm.
that's why they keep calling y'all crazy. That's why they keep
Mm-hmm.
saying that. Because you literally still have your penis.
Right.
I
Yeah.
think because he said, and this is what he said, and Brittany brought this to my attention because
Mm-hmm.
I was on the phone with her while I was watching it.
Okay.
And he said, because I've always felt like a woman, or I don't know what it's like to feel like a man. She said, how do you know what a woman feels like?
Mm-hmm.
You've never been a woman.
Exactly.
You don't, what are you talking about? And I was like,
Right.
damn, you're
Mm-hmm.
absolutely right.
I mean,
She
it's
said,
true.
when they say that, she said, when they say things like, oh, because of, how do they know what it feels like to be a woman?
Mm-hmm.
You've never had a period. She said, you've never had any leakage. You don't know what we going through every day.
Right.
You think that it's the boobs, the butt, the hair, the dresses.
Mm-hmm.
There are things happening to our bodies that make us
Right.
women.
Right.
Like, you don't know what it feels like to be a woman. So what do you mean you never felt, you've always felt like a woman?
Right now, you can say something like you always felt different. You always didn't feel like,
But you have no clue what it
you
feels
didn't
like
feel
to be a woman.
masculine, right? You can say something like you didn't feel masculine or whatever. I can take that, but you have no idea what it is. So it's, yeah.
No, I mean, I'm sorry. Like,
Mm-hmm.
some of this stuff is like not debatable.
Right.
And it's not, it's not anything trying to belittle people. These are, what do we always tell people, that facts are not, like, feelings aren't facts.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel however you would like to feel,
Right.
but it doesn't make it a fact.
Yeah.
And I think that's where, so when he made that statement, like, I could kiki with them,
Mm-hmm.
but like, they are not good enough to date. And I'm like, but you don't even realize that the man that you're describing, he's still a homosexual.
Right. Thank you.
He's just attracted to you. Like, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
what you're just talking about a masculine homosexual man.
Yeah.
You just don't want a guy who's like
Like you.
femme, like
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
which is understandable. Two
Mm-hmm.
bottoms ain't supposed to be together. I got enough
Right.
sense to know that. I don't know a lot,
Right. Right.
but I know that.
Yeah.
Now, and again, like you said, he didn't grow up in that environment. I, on the other hand, my mama been doing hair since I was born.
Right.
I was in her stomach and she was doing hair,
Okay.
graduating from hair school. So I've been around the queens,
Right.
okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, that man gay,
Mm-hmm.
baby.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, my mama has worked with a man before who had a man
Mm-hmm.
that was married and had a family,
Oh yeah.
and that was still his man for probably 20 years,
Mm-hmm.
and he had a wife.
See?
So I'm just saying, that man's still gay, baby. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, him having a woman or dating a woman does not make him less gay. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. And first of all, and trans women, I like to let y'all know that y'all the only ones think that.
Mm-hmm.
Because heterosexual women, we call him gay.
Mm-hmm.
We don't call him straight. Like, I mean, it's not like we're somewhere like, girl, no, he's straight. No, we're
Right.
not defending that. We are gladly handing him over to you. No, no,
Right.
no. He's not straight.
And I mean, you can even say the same thing about when the DL culture got exposed. Y'all are still gay. They just said, no, we're DL. No, you're gay.
No, you're
What
still
you're
gay.
doing is on the down low. That's the action of what you're doing. But who
Yes.
you are, you're still
Your
gay.
actions are hidden,
Yeah.
quote unquote, down low, but your behavior is still homosexual.
Right.
Like,
I mean, R.
I don't
Kelly.
know what the confusion is about all of this.
Okay, and maybe I shouldn't be bringing up R. Kelly during the sexuality talk, but he had a song called Down Low. That didn't mean that he was, like, or he was singing about,
Right, right.
like that was what
He was talking about a different down low.
Exactly. So you saying that you're on the down low? Okay, yeah, you are, but but what you are is gay.
Yes. And this is my thing. Like, with people like with EJ, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
who, you're clearly wearing dresses every day. You're clearly going out of your house like a woman.
Right.
What is your issue with, I didn't even really like the way it just felt like he had an issue with gay people. And
Yeah.
I was kind of like, dude, are you
Yeah.
cool?
That's why I said, like, okay, I get about the labels and everything. Okay, everybody doesn't like labels. It doesn't matter who you are. That's fine. Okay, I can get over that. But like I said from the beginning, he just kind of like dismissed everything about it. Like he's basically like he's his own community, or not even a community. He's like the definition of what it should be or whatever, and all this other stuff. All the 50 million other letters that are out there doesn't mean anything. It's just EJ. It's EJ's world, and we're just living in it.
Girl, I didn't understand that.
I didn't either. I didn't
Like,
either.
how could you be a part of a community and just hate it? It's
Yeah.
kind of like, a self-hating black man
Mm-hmm.
out here acting so pro-black with a white wife at home.
Right. Or just constantly, you don't even have to have a white wife because I see some of y'all with black wives and y'all still dog black women. So, you know,
Child.
but that's a whole nother topic.
And
But,
but that's what it felt like. It felt
mm-hmm.
like you do know that you like how if I would tell him like you would tell somebody you do know you black, right? It's like you
Right.
do know you gay, right?
I mean,
Like
that.
it was that was the most
Right.
confusing part of it was like, why do you hate your own kind so much?
But let me say this: a lot of there's a lot of hate within the community between races, between genders, between for a while nobody was feeling the bisexual people. For now it's like now it's like the gays are against the trans. They can't stand them. You know,
Oh Lord.
yeah, it's a lot. It's people don't realize it, but it's a lot of hate and division within the community.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, so it's just like it's a huge spectrum that hasn't even been touched on, and a lot of people, and as many gay and lesbian people that you didn't even know that.
No.
And
Mm-mm.
that's why I say I don't hang out with them, but I don't hate it. I don't hate,
Right.
but it's just like and I don't dismiss it, but it's just like I don't have to hang around y'all. You
Talking
know.
about now they good for a
hmm
good. I mean, and hold on. And you said that shit to Carlos, sitting across from Carlos.
Listen, Carlos, let's get back to Carlos real quick. So I've seen other people talk about this, and you sent me the clip of Funky Dineva talking about it, and I wrote it down to talk about after I finished watching the interview. But why didn't Carlos should have checked him? Him being an older gay, he should have said something about that. But he wanted EJ to keep talking because that's Carlos.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's why he didn't say anything, but I kind of wish he would have. And Funky said that he reached out to Carlos and asked him, why didn't you hold his feet to the fire on that comment, about the dating straight men or whatever. And the thing is, like, I think other gays knew what he meant,
Mhm.
but
Well, because that's something that they say regularly
yeah.
now. It has become a regular statement
Mhm.
that I don't attract gay men. Like that I've
Mhm.
I've heard it too many times in the
Yeah.
past 12 months.
Mhm.
Like, and it's probably something a private conversation that has been going on, but now people are comfortable to say it out in the open.
Right, because you have these big names that are saying it and admitting it. Like I only date straight
And I'm gonna
men.
keep
Yeah.
saying it. That's why they put that shit in the DSM-5. Because if you walking around believing that I- what?
Right.
If you're actually believing that, that is why they used to classify it as a mental illness.
Yeah.
Because your thinking is off.
Mhm.
And it's nothing. I mean, y'all, it's 2026.
Thank you.
It is nothing wrong if you want to be gay.
Right.
And I'm telling you this as a Christian who cuss a little bit. I know I cuss a lot. I know, I know.
We gonna stick with a little bit
I'm
though.
just telling y'all, listen, the Bible say you got to work out your own soul salvation.
Mhm.
It's between you and God. I don't.
Right.
No nobody got. Ain't nobody judging you no more.
Right.
Like nobody cares no more.
And if they are, that's
It's
something
gay
wrong with
people
them.
directing choirs. They got
Listen.
about 5 gay full churches in Atlanta.
Mhm.
Nobody cares about that no more. I
Right.
don't understand what y'all fighting against. And that's something else that makes it concerning to people. Is like now it do feel like it's something going on with you on a mental level.
Mhm.
On a something is going on internally with you.
Mhm.
Because if this is what you want to be it.
Right.
Why are you fighting it so much? Like, just be it.
Mhm.
Because just listen, it's like when I told you about the thing when I was the transgender and I made the comment.
Yeah.
It is an argument that y'all have created in y'all's head.
Mhm.
We are women are not anywhere competing with transgenders.
Right.
It is something that y'all want to keep bringing up to be relevant. We don't. I've never met a woman who was like trying to go toe to toe with. Nobody cares.
Mhm. I think when it gets personal, which is I mean, when it gets personal, when you start calling women this, that, the other, then yeah, they're going to clap back. Of course,
Yeah.
but that seems like the only time to me. And we watch a lot of trash and everything like that. We're all into it. And
Mm-hmm.
that seems like the only time that I see like when, and this could just be me like what I'm watching,
Mm-hmm.
but that seems like the only time I see like straight men or just women. I mean, I'm sorry, straight women or just women. Period.
Mm-hmm. Cause
You
you be
know.
done said something that crossed the line.
Yeah. So then
You
now
be
now I
done
gotta.
you be done insulted a woman in her womanhood.
Yeah.
Like you
Mhm.
again, like you know what it's like to be a woman.
Right.
Putting on breasts and going to get a BBL and
Mhm.
putting lipstick and shit on don't make you a woman.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry if somebody told you that or misled you. It
Mhm.
doesn't.
Right.
There are physical changes. There are mental changes. There's a lot of things that go on with women that putting that shit on you will never know nothing about it.
Exactly.
And we don't give you no hard time. If you want to play dress up, that's on
That's your
you. We
business.
don't care. That is your business. But when y'all start insulting us and then we start getting with your ass, then we become the problem.
Mhm.
No, no.
Yeah.
I say live your life. Do what you want to do.
Right.
Listen, we all probably got one gay family member.
Oh
We all
yeah.
probably got one gay friend.
Mhm.
It's all right, y'all.
Yeah. Just just let people be the way you want, people to be. You just, hey,
And
do your
now I'm going to be
thing.
shady.
Okay.
And EJ, why you sitting up there talking about you look better than any woman in a dress? Now, let me tell you, I know fashion.
Okay.
And you got a lot of pieces. You got some pieces now.
Mhm.
Do they all look good on you?
I mean,
Mm.
just cuz they expensive don't mean they all look good.
They don't all look cute.
Yeah.
You somewhere acting like a man who with you is not attracted to men and you 7 motherfucking feet tall with every piece of bone structure as a man. And I'm
Child.
not being mean. You look
It's
like
the
a man with a
truth.
wig
I
on.
mean,
I mean, like, let's be for real.
mhm.
Even some of the shapeliest women or trans women look, that is a dead giveaway that you're a man.
Mhm.
Because y'all take it one step too far.
Right.
And then we know, like, oh, that's a boy. That's a
Mhm.
man. That's a man.
Mhm.
You sitting up there trying to be shady, talking about who you don't date, and that's just a thing. And straight men, gay men are not attracted to me. You look like a man,
Mhm.
and somebody is not telling you the truth.
Right.
And I'm not being mean at all when I tell you that.
I mean, let's just talk about your height for one, because most men don't want
It's
women taller than them. So,
it's a dead giveaway.
Child,
Have you seen your hands, EJ?
girl.
Your feet? And you are sitting on that couch, bold as brass,
Mhm.
talking about I don't attract gay men.
Mhm.
Are you cool, baby?
Mm-mm.
Eat some humble pie. Just eat a little bit.
Right. And then here's the thing too that really caught me about that, and I don't think I brought it up last week, but when he said that this is what brought up the whole thing about he doesn't attract straight men or whatever, because him and one of his sisters were going after the same guy or something like that. It was
Because again,
something.
now did he say, because he didn't say the same guy was attracted to each of them. He said they liked the same guy, right?
Yeah, that's what it was. They liked the same guy.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
find that show. I'm gonna go find that show because I
Yeah.
don't remember EJ in the city. Now I religiously watched Rich Kids of Beverly Hills,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't remember EJ in the city.
Right.
But oh, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it
And then we're
because
gonna
I
talk
want
about
to
it some
see what
more.
the truth is.
Yeah.
Because he sure said it, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
EJ, you look like every bit of a man.
Right, because now that I think about it, that conversation about him and his sister liking the same guy, that turned into the straight man conversation. That had nothing to do because from what I remember, I don't remember him saying that that guy was interested in him.
Exactly. They just liked the same man.
Mm-hmm. I
Talking
mean,
about, but that happens because I mean, straight guys.
yeah,
I don't attract gay men.
right.
Baby, 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 baby.
And that's
I know
fine.
Cookie, did you watch that?
Child.
Cause
She
Cookie,
probably didn't.
we mess with you hard.
Right.
Cookie is the coldest thing walking. Y'all
Listen.
gotta pay attention to Cookie's pieces.
Okay.
Cookie and her friend got good pieces. That's why EJ dressed
Baby.
like that.
Okay. Because he's been watching Cookie all his life, so
Cookie
he
is the
knew.
real deal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Okay.
Cookie, her little crew, Layla Rashawn,
Mm-hmm.
Vanessa Bell Calloway. Is that her name? Or
Yeah.
Vanessa? Vanessa, is that
Wait a
her
minute.
name?
Yeah, that's Vanessa Bell Calloway. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Vanessa Bell Calloway. What's the other one's name? Uh, Samuel L. Jackson's wife,
Oh
Latanya.
yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's Cookie's crew right there.
Yep.
They got the real money. I'm
Yeah.
tell y'all.
And they all bad.
Watch them. Watch them.
Mm-hmm. That's who you need to be watching.
Them the ones right there that got the real money.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all want to look at some women, we starting to get old. Y'all need to find y'all some.
Right.
Cardi B shouldn't be y'all's fashion
Listen.
inspiration no more.
And the thing about that crew, they got all the money in the world and they're humble about it.
They
They
quiet, quiet
quiet.
money, quiet
That's when you know you
strong
got
money. I
money.
love it.
That's it right there.
Quiet strong money,
Mm-hmm.
quiet strong men with money.
Okay.
Whew, baby, change your life. It'll change your life. Do you hear what
Baby.
I'm saying? They vacation on yachts for
Okay.
months. They
Months.
every summer they
Mm-hmm.
be in San Tropez.
Mm-hmm.
I be watching them. I'm telling y'all. Y'all better. You want to get some good entertainment? That's who you need to be following. Is
Mm-hmm.
Cookie Johnson,
Right.
Cookie and Latanya
Okay.
and
And
Vanessa Bell Calloway. You did
listen.
there. You get all the pictures.
Okay. And listen, they're old enough to be our mothers. But
Listen.
so the y'all younger ones, y'all still need to watch them because we watching them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, that's who y'all
Listen.
need to be watching. Quit doing all that. Oh, they old and all that other stuff because we know how y'all think. Y'all think everyone who's older than you is
And they
old.
not that old because they like 60. My
Yeah, they're in
mama's
their sixties.
67. My
Yeah.
mama's 67,
Yeah,
right?
my mom's 66. Yeah, she'll be 67 this year.
Yeah, so yeah, because our mothers went to school together. Our mothers are
Mm-hmm.
66, 67.
Yeah.
So day 60, because I know
Mm-hmm.
Vanessa Bell Calloway just had a 60th birthday, I feel
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. But Leela Rashawn,
Like,
she's probably if just turning 60, you
yeah,
know,
or in
so
her
yeah.
late to mid 50s, like
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like them the grown women
Y'all
that you
need
need to
that's
keep your eye on.
the ones right there.
Because again, Cardi B should not be your fashion inspiration
Mm-mm.
anymore.
Mm-mm.
Nicki Minaj, you should not be worried about what
Not
they're wearing.
not at all.
Cash Doll, love them all, but those are not the girls you should be trying to dress like.
Right.
Go get you some print pants
Mm-hmm.
and a hat and
Right.
some slides.
I mean, because the thing is, like Cardi will tell you in a second, like, yeah, I dress like this when I'm, but when she says she's at home, she's mom, so she got her sweats on and everything like that. So it's
Yeah,
like, take a cue from her at home if you're gonna take a cue from it.
exactly. Oh, I'm
Child,
sorry. I
that's all
just
right,
yawned,
girl. Well,
honey.
we recording
Oh,
late, so listen, we old.
we working late tonight, y'all.
Yeah, we working late tonight. So how about okay? So let me change the subject real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday we were supposed to record yesterday, and I
Mm-hmm.
overslept. So why did I oversleep today? I woke up. I turned my alarm off. I remember that. I thought I hit snooze, but I must have just turned that bitch off. And like my alarm is set for 4:45 in the morning. I hit that. I turned it off. Next thing I know, it was 6:30. I go to work at 6.
Oh,
I was like, well,
Jesus.
today's a bust. 2 days in a row I overslept, but I'm exhausted.
Listen,
So it's like, yeah, I
I'm
gotta
old, so my
listen,
alarm clock is internal.
baby. And mine
Like
usually is.
seriously.
Yeah, that's how mine now when I don't have to get up, I wake up early. But
Mm-hmm.
when I do have to get up, that's when my ass wants to hit the alarm and shit, or not hit the alarm. So,
Well, I am in the post relationship sector of my life.
mm-hmm.
And in my previous relationship, I was up at 4 a.m.
Right. Yeah.
So my body is just internal. About
Yeah.
3:30 every morning, I'm up. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm up all day.
Right.
I am
Right.
old. I'm the old woman. It's
Yeah.
technically right now it's 7:30 in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm gonna be asleep in about an hour.
Listen, as soon as
I'm
we
gonna
get done
wake
with
up in the middle of
this,
the night,
yeah.
about midnight,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And at 3:45, I'm gonna get back up.
That part.
And my alarm clock is internal now. It
Mm-hmm.
just is.
Ain't that some
When you've
shit?
been getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning for probably about 12 or 13 years,
Mm-hmm.
now I'm just, and I can't. Eventually, I probably will shake it, but
Yeah.
I can't shake it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We old. It is what it is, honey.
And it is what it is, honey.
Mhm.
And on that note, what's the war called? Operation what?
Operation
Transformer?
Call of Duty bootleg. Operation Epic Fury, child.
Oh my
If that is the
God.
name, I still don't believe it is.
We gonna watch. That's gonna be the title. Operation Epic Fury.
That's it. That's it.
Child. Well, as usual, you can reach us at girl underscore you know what, at Danny B Speaks, and at Wellness and Women. Until next time, bye bye, everybody.
Bye.